Greetings, 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 y'all. This is Gyp-C coming to you with a early rising, late night read. Only take what resonate, leave the rest. We got the world card at the bottom of the deck. So someone you're ending cycles. This overall energy is about ending cycles. You could be somebody, something that you're doing. You're going to be seen or viewed worldwide. Something that you're doing is here to help the world. But you could be talking about the shit that's going on in the world. So we're gonna see what the energy has. So Seven of Wands coming out. I did see that when I was splitting the deck. So whoever you are, just say for instance, that there's a lot of shit going on in the world. Just know you are guarded, you're protected. Okay, I feel like you are blocking out what does not feed your soul right now. Okay. Page of Swords at the bottom. I don't know whether you have people looking at you, watching you. You could be getting some type of idea, some type of thought, or you could be having like an aha moment. Okay, but just know, like I said, I feel like if you are in the cycles with person, places, or things, you're guarded, you're protected. I feel like with the Seven of Wands energy, you're somebody that has had trials and tribulations come up against you, but you've always managed to, stand your ground. Like I said, you could have people watching you, and it's probably people that probably had you in chaos and conflict and competition with you. So we got the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords coming out together. Masculine energy, Earth energy, Capricorn towards Virgo. This King of Pentacles could be someone who's like a practitioner. They could be tapped in spiritually. Could be on a warlock energy. I don't know whether they are dealing with a broken heart or maybe you had your heart broken by a King of Pentacles. If you are this King of Pentacles, you're in the reverse. But with the Three of Swords being in the reverse as well, I feel like, this is what I'm getting. Someone you had your heart broken possibly by masculine energy. This masculine energy is probably a fucking warlock. That's a male witch. Dark or light, okay? So y'all put it where it go. But if they broke your heart, if this is the person you end the cycle with, just know the swords is falling out, which is basically meaning you have healed. You are healing from this warlock. Okay, so I don't know whether you could be somebody that's like you have been trying to cut cords. I want to say you have. Okay, slowly but surely you have. Page of Cups at the bottom. I don't know whether you're getting intuitive messages or it's like your emotions are changing. Okay, your emotions are changing. This person could have had immature tendencies, which brothers let me know why. Like I said, they broke your heart due to their words, their intentions, or actions. But like I said, you're healing this now. I feel like your spiritual team is guarding and protecting you against this warlock. And I'm here, Usher, let it burn. Let it burn. So we got the Four of Pentacles coming out. Somebody you either are holding on too tight to something or someone could be trying to hold on too tight to you. Four of Pentacles speaks of change in finances. Um, could be penny pinching. Could be a Queen of Wands that's holding on too tight to somebody. Are you holding on too tight to a Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is a fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very passionate. Her energy could be very sexual as well. So yeah, like it could be a warlock out here trying to hold on to a feminized energy, preferably the sacral energy. Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse. With the Six of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. With the Hierophant at the bottom. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune to the Six of Pentacles in reverse, somebody, maybe right now they're feeling unfortunate. Possibly someone's feeling unfortunate because they know they didn't give equal reciprocity. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And with the Hierophant at the bottom, I don't know whether somebody broke some boundaries that were set. I don't know whether, like, in this season, something is being held up. Someone could be in some type of spiritual jail. I'm hearing it's like something is not the time. Something was not the right time. I don't know whether somebody is needing to go to a counselor. Someone could be in search of a mentor. Someone could be a teacher. But I feel like I'm not sure. It's like I don't know whether somebody's holding on to your energy. Where's the Six of Pentacles here to the Wheel in reverse? Why is it in the reverse? There's a Tower moment. Like there's a drastic change coming. Could be for a Queen of Cups, mother, feminine energy, nurturer, highly intuitive. The Tower moment basically speaks of anything unstable, lies, anything that was built on unstable ground is coming down. And like I said, I don't know whether it's for a feminine energy, a very loving, nurturing energy. Yeah, with the King of Swords. Okay, let me back this up. There's the Seven of Wands to the King of Pentacles. Somehow you're being guarded and protected from a low vibrational practitioner, warlock. You finally decide to heal your heart. And I feel like this masculine can feel this. Because of that, either they trying to hold on tight to your energy. Because I feel like I said, somebody's going through some type of misfortune right now. And like I said, it's either because they're not in balance, they haven't been given equally. This person just wanted to take. And now, like I said, there's a Tower coming in. It could be a Queen of Cups. Because of your love and nurturing, this could be causing a Tower in a masculine's life. The King of Swords at the bottom, like I said, there could be a King of Swords in your energy that's a spirit guide. And they're coming in to help usher in this Tower moment. Because the King of Swords is usually a masculine that's coming in truthful, law abiding, very intellectually on point. Unless there's the Queen of Cups that's in her King of Swords energy. Got this Eight of Cups, so maybe this feminine decided she had to walk away from person, places, or things that no longer serve her. This is why a tower is happening in this masculine's life. Page of Cups, this person probably came off as immature. Very immature when it came to love. Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. So I'm not sure whether you had to walk away. Maybe you walked away because this person was not investing into you. Maybe they were more invested into their family. Because sometimes people, unless somebody is walking away to invest in themselves, or else, like I said, because sometimes some people have to go create a happy, complete family dynamic. Okay, so maybe someone is walking away from person, person, things, and now wanting to invest more in having a complete, happy family dynamic. The Knight of Cups coming out in reverse, but like I said, somebody maybe a little more on the one night stand type of energy. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, feminine energy. The Knight of Cups in the upright would have been somebody who's charming and charismatic. But this Knight is in the reverse. So I don't know, like I said, somebody could have basically been more on a one night stand type of energy with you. They only came to you when it was feasible for them to lay down with you. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Ten of Pentacles. But whoever you are, it's like you are the generational wealth maker, generational trauma breaker. You are the one to create generational wealth. You are the one to come in and break chains off of your family lineage. And I don't know whether somebody's just some type of regret. And it's probably somebody, like I said, whoever came in is this Knight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like they didn't realize that you were the fortune. You were they will of fortune. So like, this got a lot to do with someone's intuition as well. I feel like somebody you was going back and forth with yourself. 'Cause I feel like when it comes to people, you try to, listen at people, listen at what they tell you. But I feel like due to the emotional part, either they had you in your head a lot, thinking and contemplating on whether y'all were really going to be a complete family dynamic. You mess around this night of cups might have had a whole. If you had somebody come towards you in this night energy, this person probably had a whole nother situation going on, and this is why you used to be up in your head about it. And if it's not that, then whoever was trying to be in this night of energy, you walked away from theirs, and now they're wanting this Ten of Pentacles with you because they see that you're abundant as well as loving. Okay, Nine of Wands coming out in reverse to the Six of Cups. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse, I feel like it's somebody because usually in the upright, the Nine of Wands, you like a wounded warrior. You've been through a lot, but you stayed 10 toes down. You're very resilient. You never gave up. But in reverse, when I see the Nine of Wands, I feel like whoever was having you going through it or taking you through that, when it comes to the emotions, and it's somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. I feel like now they ass going through everything that they put you through. Yeah, but because you started standing on business, believing in yourself, you put the ball in your court, in your hand, in your court. Let me say it like that. The ball is in your court now to where you're no longer allowing people to emotionally pull on you because they not straight. So I feel like it's somebody from your past that you had to stand up to emotionally, physically, or spiritually. And it's like now they going through it. And so yeah, somebody from your past is going through that now. And it's probably because of the fact that you stood on business. Sometimes us walking away causes towers in other people's energy. Nine of Pentacles, so I don't know whether you probably this person from the past probably used to try to slow you down. They could have been slowly trying to work you. Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who works in mythological ways. But I feel like with the Hermit at the bottom, Source puts you in solitude. Source puts you in solitude. Basically, put you to where you can sit with yourself so that you can hear God talk to you. Sometimes when we around a whole bunch of people, we can't hear God talk to us. And I'm gonna be honest, it's like you got more. There's more cars out here in the reverse collective than it is in the upright. So I'm gonna tell you something. If you holding on to somebody, they're gonna mess around and cause you not to reach your will of fortune, reach what source has for you. And like you could be somebody who has gifts, but fooling over this person, they could be making your gifts go silent. Like I said, you could be somebody who since you've ended cycles, because this is over our energy. Once you end cycles with any low vibrational people, any people that's really not meaning you anywhere, I feel like you are going to be aligned. Your spiritual team is going to help align you. Like I said, with the hermit here, I feel like you're somebody who's wise. It's just that you may have a lot of energy around you that's throwing you off. You can't hear source talk to you. You got people in your energy that's slowing you down. Page of Wands, excuse me, Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So, like I said, if we're not talking about a person that's trying to come towards you to want to have a passionate new beginning with you, it may be something that you are needing to take action on, some type of idea. And Nine of Wands means go forward. Now is the time. 10 of Wands at the bottom. So from the Ace to the 10, it's like if you take action on this idea, you're gonna lay the burdens down. Any burdens that you're carrying, you're gonna get to the end. Cause see, the 9 of Wands is already out here in reverse. But in the upright, the 9 of Wands is like you a warrior, you a go getter. And 10 of Wands is basically saying any burdens that you've been carrying, they about to be laid down. Like that girl, I'm about to go lay down. I'm about to go lay down. It's coming out of boundaries, your belief system. Could be a teacher, a counselor. So it's maybe telling somebody it's time for you to step into the world. Just the world card is over our energy. Somebody you could be a teacher now, so it's telling you it's time for you to go forward. Take that idea, make that step, take action on becoming a mentor. Because, like I said, it could be a lot of people in the world that's going through awakenings and they need you collect. If this is you, if this is resonating with you. There's a spiritual war going on just as well as the so-called physical war. And I feel like Source is needing his light workers to start tapping in. You ain't got shit to worry about. The first card out here is Seven of Wands. You're guarded, you're protected. And here comes the World card with the Nine of Pentacles. Like I just said, whoever you are a mentor, you are needed in this world. This is going to put you in the Nine of Pentacles energy to where you're going to be abundant from this. I just feel like you may be feeling stuck or stagnant right now. It could be the universe doing this because, like I say, the World card is either something that you're supposed to do that's going to be seen by the world. I'm talking to somebody. Whatever you have been through in your life, you went through it so that you can have a story to tell. Okay. So that's all I'm saying on that. So I hope this resonates with someone. Just know whatever ideas you got, whether you moving them slowly but surely, those ideas was given to you from your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, the Most High, and now is the time for you to take action on it. Whatever you're doing, if it's here to help raise the vibration, you are needed. Okay, you are needed. Cut the fucking TV off, because that's gonna throw you off. That shit is draining you and pulling back, pulling from your energy. Cut the TV off and do what you hear coming to you in your meditation. Okay, when you hear that voice say, let's get up and go do this. Get up and do that. Move. Listen, that's your higher self talking to you. So I need my people. It's time for us to raise our vibration. It's time for us, since our vibrations are raised, we have to raise the vibration of the planet. Hold up the light. New Jersey Mass Choir, Hold Up the Light. I think that's the name of it. Go listen to that song. I'm telling you. New Jersey Mass Choir, Hold On the Light. Hold on the light. I think I'm saying it right. Hold on the light. We are heaven bound soldiers. And we got to shine our light, y'all. It's enough evil out here. It's time for us to combat that evil with our light. So whoever you are, whatever ideas, whatever entrepreneur shit you got that's gonna help people with anxiety, help people with stress. Listen, we need you. Put your shit out. Peace.